So lying down onto your back, rolling down, getting comfy, taking your feet a little wide, putting your knees together so they kind of make a tent. You're not having to hold your legs up. Put one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, or both hands on your belly. Flatten your lower back out so it's nice and supported. Chin is tucked down just a little bit so that you're stretching the back of your neck, have good support on your head and your shoulders. And then take a moment to just take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. Continue with your deep breaths in and out, filling your belly and then your chest. And exhaling, letting them both fall down towards the ground. Take one more deep breath here. Slow, deep inhale. Hold it for just a second. And then exhale slowly. Take your arms out to cactus arms, so knees or elbows are bent. Back of your hands are on the floor. Slide your feet together so that the edges of your feet touch, your knees touch, your thighs touch. Knees are bent, pointed towards the ceiling. Go into butterfly, just letting your knees drop out to the side, soles of your feet come together. So we're in a reclined butterfly. Take a few breaths here. On your next inhale, you're going to inhale, squeeze your knees together. Exhale, let your knees drift back out towards the floor. Inhale, knees together. Exhale, open. Inhale together. Exhale, open. One last time. Inhale together. Exhale, open. And bring your knees back together. Take your feet hip width apart. So you're just stepping them a little bit wider. Arms can remain out at T. You can take your hands to your belly. We are going to be using our arms in just a minute. So it's wherever is most comfortable. We have a few poses that we're going to string together, doing the right side, and then we'll go to the left side. Leave your left leg, knee bent, foot on the floor. Pull your right leg, knee into your chest. Give it a little tight hug. Maybe stretch it out to the side just a little bit. Make a circle with your hip. When you hug it back in, stop, switch directions. So you just make a little bit of a hip, getting that hip warmed up. When it comes back to your chest, you're going to stop. Keep your knee bent, but go ahead and release your leg. Lift your foot up towards the sky, straightening that leg out. A little bit of a hamstring stretch. So you can have your hands at the base of your thigh. You can put them behind your knee. You can reach up to your calf. If you've got enough, you can stretch up to your ankle. Put your peace fingers of your right hand between your toes. So you can hold on with one hand. You can hold on with two hands, whatever your body calls for today. Try to pull that leg in towards your chest. If your hamstring is really, really tight, you can bend your knee just a little bit. Take one more breath here. Bend your right knee. Release your legs, straighten your right leg out. Left leg, your knee is still bent, but you're gonna let it fall towards the ground, coming into a tree pose. Right foot, toes are flexed, pointed towards the ceiling. Leg is extended towards the end of your mat. Left foot can be at your right calf, it can be at your knee, it can be up at your thigh, wherever's the most comfortable for you. Hands can be on your hips, hands can be on your belly, or you can grow and take your arms up overhead for reclined tree pose. If the cat decides to climb your tree, just give her a nice pat, tell her to go back and take her nap again. Go take your nap. Nice deep breaths in and out. One more breath here. To move into our next pose, we're going to roll towards the leg that is straight. So you're going to roll towards your right side, but first take your right arm, stretch it out to T. We're going to work on stretching our shoulder. Right arm is at T, right leg is straight. Now use your left foot to push yourself over onto your hip, reaching and stretching towards your right. Your left foot can stay behind your right leg. It can come in front of your right leg. Depends on how wobbly you are and how much of a stretch you want to get. You're trying to work on your right shoulder, getting that muscle stretched out. So the farther you can reach your right fingers away from you, the more of a stretch you're going to get. The more you roll towards bringing your belly towards the ground, the more of a stretch you're going to get. Left hand can help hold yourself up. It can go on top of your right hand. So hopefully this one makes sense. Take one more breath here. To move into the next pose, you're going to take your right hand, slide it, and prop your head up. So it's kind of that TV stand. Your elbow is going to be in line with your shoulder. Right hand is going to be under your head. You're lying on your hip. So if you didn't get all the way to your side, you should be able to get to your side. Bring your left foot over and in front of your right knee. Left hand is in helping hold and prop yourself up. You can take your knee and put it, or your left foot, put it on top of your right thigh. So we're doing a side lying tree. If this bothers your neck, You can straighten your right arm out and rest your head on your right bicep. If you have enough balance, you can reach your left hand up to meet your right hand. This one's a little bit of wiggler because you've got to try and balance on your hip and your shoulder. Deep breath in and out. I seem to have had a technical difficulty. I'm hoping that everybody can still hear me. It said my speaker wasn't working. Sliding into the next pose. You're going to prop your head up again on your right hand. Straighten your left leg so your left foot and right foot are together. Side leg lifts. Get a little bit of an exercise for our thighs here. Left hand can help prop you up so you're not so wobbly. We're gonna lift our left leg up into the air. Here's where it goes. You can go just a couple inches above it. You can lift it up as high as you can, but we're gonna hold it wherever we get to it. So if you lift it up so high and say, oh, that hurts, lower it back down a little bit so it's in a comfortable spot where you can hold it. Keep taking deep breaths in and out. One more breath. And lower the top leg down. Set your left leg just behind your right leg. So your feet are kind of like you're taking one step in front of the other. We're going to do a little leg lift for the bottom leg. So your right leg, you're going to lift it up towards the ceiling. Again, it can come up just an inch or so. It can come up as high as you want. Whatever feels good. And then keep breathing while we hold it there. Foot is flexed. Upper half is keeping your balance. And you're still breathing. And lower it back down. Roll onto your back again. Same thing, other side. Right leg is extended, toes are towards the ceiling. Hug your right or your left knee into your chest. Give it a tight squeeze. And then little circles with your hip just to try and get that hip warmed up a little bit. When you squeeze it back to your chest, you'll stop. Switch directions with a circle. When you bring it back to your chest, you'll stop. Keep your knee bent. Grab underneath your knee onto your thigh and straighten your left leg. Extending your foot towards the ceiling. And again, you can bend your knee just a little bit if your hamstring is really tight. Your hands can be at your thigh, right behind your knee, gently supporting it, at your calf, at your ankle, or your left fingers can grab onto your left toe. Whatever your body calls for. You might notice one side is tighter than the other. That's just the way our bodies work. Take one more breath. And release, bend your left knee, and then extend your left foot onto the ground. And I just realized I forgot to have us bend our right foot. So your right foot needs to be on the ground, knee is towards the ceiling. Let your right knee drift towards the ground, coming into our reclined tree pose on the other side. Left foot, toes are towards the ceiling. Right foot can be at your calf, your knee, or up to your thigh, wherever's the most comfortable. Hands can be on your hips, on your belly, or you can grow your branches and have your arms up overhead. Take slow, deep breaths in and out. Take one more deep breath. Making our way into the next pose. Left arm comes out to T. Right foot is, you're gonna roll your right knee up towards the ceiling so that your right foot's on the ground. And then we're gonna reach on over, roll onto our left hip, reaching over, trying to stretch that left shoulder. So again, your right hand can be on the ground to help hold you. It can be on top of your left hand. It can be just propped up in front of you. Your right foot can be behind your knee. It can be in front of your left knee. Wherever you need to, just try and stretch your left shoulder. Take one more breath. Moving into our side lying tree. Your left hand, you're gonna slide up towards the top of your mat, place your bicep under your ear. Left hand can be on the floor, propping yourself up. You can move your right foot onto your thigh, onto your calf. So you're doing a side lying tree with your right knee pointed towards the sky. If you feel balanced enough, you can take your right hand up to meet your left hand. And remember, deep breaths in and out. Take one more breath. Side leg lifts. Take your right hand, prop it down in front of your chest to give yourself some balance. Left hand, bend at your elbow to bring your hand up to hold your head. Straighten your right leg so your left foot and right foot are together. Right leg goes up as high as you can for a side leg lift. You might find that the other side you get either higher or lower, and that's okay. Each side is different. Every day is different. And lower your right foot down. Slide it just behind your left foot. The bottom leg lift. Lift your left foot up towards the sky. Again, as high or as low as you need. And lower it back down. Roll onto your belly. Slide your hands next to your chest. Push yourself up into tabletop. Going to work on those shoulders just a little bit more. Fingers are spread wide. Wrist, elbow, shoulder in alignment. Knees and hips in align. Plant your right hand down. Left hand, you're going to inhale, sweep it up towards the sky. Exhale, thread it on through, coming down onto your shoulder. Make sure you're on your shoulder, not hurting your neck, that your head has support. Your right hand can stay by your face. You can walk it up towards the end of your mat. You can raise it up into the air. You can set it in your back pocket. Whatever feels good to you today. Take one more deep breath here. If you moved your right hand, go ahead and bring it back by your face. Push yourself back up into tabletop. Same thing, other side. So left hand is planted, right hand, inhale, sweep up, reach for the sky. Exhale, thread it on through, coming down onto your shoulder. Left hand can stay by your face. You can walk it up to the end of your mat, up in the air, in your back pocket, whatever works for you. Take one more breath here. If you moved your left hand, bring it back by your face. Push yourself back up into tabletop. A few rounds of cat-cow. Start with a neutral spine. Gaze is between your fingers. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, round your back, tuck your chin for cat. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Last round. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And come back to neutral. Little tiger tail crunch, making sure your hands are firmly planted. You're going to extend your right leg straight out behind you. Lift it up just a little bit and bend your knee just a little, making our tail. This is a little bit of a balance pose, so make sure that you've got your weight evenly split between both hands, that you've got your balance on your knee. Don't lift your right hip up too high. Make sure that your hips stay parallel to the ground. Crunch time. Bring your knee into your nose and extend. Knee to nose, extend. Last one, knee to nose, extend, and bring it back down. Other side. Left leg goes extended back out. Lift it up a little, bend the knee just a little. Notice your hands firmly planted, weights distributed, right knee is balancing. Double check your hips on this side, that you're not lifting that left leg up too high, that's straight, that your hips are straight to the ground. Crunch time. Knee to nose, extend, knee to nose, extend, knee to nose, extend, bring it on down. Crescent lunge. So we're starting out in tabletop. Slide your right foot to come up between your hands. And then you might have to do some shimmying of sliding that foot forward, sliding your left knee back a little bit. So you've got a lunge and you're stretching that inner thigh. Take your hands up to your knee, bring your torso up. So make sure that you're not putting too much weight into your knee. You might need to put a little padding under your knee if it's bothering you. You want to double check your front leg, that your knee does not go past your ankle. And we're going to flow a stretch back and forth a little bit. So here's our front position with your front knee at an angle, back leg is stretched. This is our inhale position. Our exhale position, so on your next exhale, you're going to exhale, straighten that front leg, coming back so that you're kneeling on your left side. Inhale up to the front. Exhale, push back. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, push back. Inhale, come forward. And keep breathing. Bring your hands down to frame your front foot. Slide your right foot back to meet your left. So we're back into tabletop. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So slide your left foot up to between your hands. Again, some shimmying and some moving just to get it adjusted. So we're in that low lunge, trying to stretch out that inner hip. Bring your hands up to your left knee, bringing your torso up. Again, double checking here that you're not crushing into that knee, maybe putting some padding under there if you need it. Front knee is directly over your ankle or even a little bit behind it. This is our inhale position, so you deep breath in. Exhale, straighten your front leg, push it back. Inhale, come forward, or exhale forward. Exhale, push back. I'm getting all confused. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, push back. Inhale, come forward. One more time. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Keep breathing. Bring your hands down, frame that front foot. Bring your left foot back to meet your right foot, back into tabletop. Curl your toes, lift your hips, push back into down dog. We're not going to stay here long. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Coming into a forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out, come all the way up, hands come together. And exhale down over your heart. Go ahead and come up to the top of your mat. Starting out in mountain pose. Ground your feet, feet are hip width apart. Ground your feet, so lift your toes up, rock your feet side to side a little bit. Feel beneath your big toe and your pinky toe. 2 spots on your heel in the back. Tighten your thighs. Feels like your kneecaps lifting just a little bit. Tuck your tail feathers in to get that pelvis tilted. So the belly button's nice and flat, that you're engaging those muscles. Shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. Hands are forward or towards your thighs, whatever's the most comfortable. Chin is parallel to the ground. And there's a string off the crown of your head, lengthening your spine. Feel free to take a breath here and close your eyes if you feel so. Sun breath flow. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward, coming into a forward fold. Hands just beneath your kneecaps, push up halfway. Lift as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out, come all the way up. Slight back bend. Hands come together, exhale into mountain. We're gonna do that one more time. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands below your knees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out. Slight back bend. Hands together, exhale over your heart. All right, I'm gonna walk just so you guys can be able to see me towards the center. You can stay up at the top of your mat. We're gonna do a forward fold, but with a little bit of a twist here. Okay, so it's normally like our forward fold, and I know when you guys get bent down, you won't be able to see me. So we're just gonna walk our hands to the left or to the right, getting a little twist while we're in our forward fold. Starting at the ground, check your toes and your feet, grounded in, feet are hip width apart, thighs are engaged, tail feathers are tucked, arms, inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward, coming down into your forward fold. Now, if your hands can only make it to your shins, that's okay. You're gonna walk your hands towards the right, getting a little twist here. If your hands are just on your shins, you're just gonna turn your body, try and grab the side of your leg. Walk your hands back to center. And walk your hands to the left, or just reach to the left if all you can reach is to your leg. Walk your hands back to center. Inhale, sweep your arms up, come all the way together. Interlace your fingers together. Keep breathing because I didn't cue you for that. Flip your hands around if you can so that your palms are facing up. If you can't keep your fingers laced together, you can just turn your palms facing up. Okay. Take a deep breath in, push your hands towards the sky. Exhale, lean towards the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Release your fingers. Exhale your arms down. All right, a little bit of balance here. We're going to do standing tree. So take your hands to your hips. Start with your feet. Ground into your left foot, getting the 4 points under your big toe, your pinky, and the 2 spots at your heel. Right foot, you can do the kickstand where you're just holding your toes on there, your heel is on your thigh. You can slide your foot up onto your calf. Don't put it at your knee, puts too much pressure, or you can lift it all the way up so your heel is into your thigh. Whatever works the best for you. Once you get that bottom half settled, your hands can stay at your hips. You can bring your hands in front of your heart in prayer pose, or you can grow your branches and have your trees however you want. Double check that your tail feathers are tucked, you're engaging those abdominal muscles. Your shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. Your chin's parallel to the ground. And there's a string lengthening your spine, pulling out the top of your crown. Make sure you're still breathing in and out. If you're having balance issues, find a spot 3 or 4 feet in front of you. Use that to focus on. Take one more deep breath. Exhale your hands down to your hips. Bring your knee forward and your foot down. Give it a shake out. Same thing, other side. Ground into your right foot. Again, finding that spot under your big toe, your pinky, and the 2 at your heel. You can choose to kickstand. You can choose to put it at your calf, or you can put it up at your thigh. Whatever works the best for your body today, and one side might be different than the other. Once you've got that foundation, hands can stay at your hips. They can come to in front of your heart, or they can grow into branches. You might find one side's a little different than the other, and that's okay. Deep breaths in and out. Tuck those tail feathers, relax those shoulders from your ears, and keep breathing. One more deep breath. Hands come down to your hips. Bring your knee forward and your foot down. Give your body a little shake out. All right. Coming up to the top of your mat if you're not already there. We're going to inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at your hips. Hands come to your thigh, your shins, or down to the floor. If you can't reach the floor, go ahead and bend your knees so you can plant your hands down. Big giant steps backwards, coming into down dog. Step your feet as wide as your mat. So we're going to go with a little bit wider stance here. Hands can still be shoulder width apart. Lifting those hips up into the sky so you're pushing back as much weight as you can towards your feet. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Another deep breath and out. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Our feet are already at that wide spot. So here's garland, that squat pose that we were talking about at the beginning of class. Take your feet and tilt your toes out just a little bit so they're probably off your mat. Makes it a little easier to go down into the squat. We are making our way to the floor, so if you're going to skip the squat, Mary, just go ahead and make your way down into a seated position. But for those of you who are ready to try the garland pose, you're going to take your hands, place them together, put your elbows at your knees, and then slowly lower your bottom down. If this is too much for your knees, just make your way down to the floor. For those of you wanting to try it, hang out here for just a breath. And then gracefully make your way to the bottom. So you can release your hands, put one hand behind you, one hand in front of you, lower down, or however, good thing you guys have your video turned off because I can't see how you're doing. All right, make your way to the middle of your mat. Legs are extended. Sits bones are grounded. Another tree pose, leaning seated tree. Left foot comes up to either your thigh or your calf, wherever is going to be the most comfortable. Probably for seated, you can probably pull it into getting to your thigh. Take your hands, walk them behind you. Whether your fingers are away from you, out to the side, or towards you, all is personal preference. You want your hands to be about shoulder width apart, and your back is leaned back just a little bit. Right foot, toes are towards the ceiling. Belly button is sucked in. And keep breathing. Take one more deep breath. Walk your hands forward, bringing your torso up. Legs stay the same. Head to knee pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Reach your arms out over your leg, coming down as far as is comfortable over that extended leg. So whether you've got your hands on your thigh or your shin or all the way out to your foot. If your lower back is bothering you, bend that right knee just a little bit. Take one more deep breath. To come up, you're just going to slowly drag your hands along your leg as you roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last thing to come up. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax them down. Extend your left leg out to meet your right. Pull your right foot into your thigh. Walk your hands back behind you so you can lean back again. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, open that chest up. Left toes point towards the ceiling, right foot on your thigh. Hips are squared to the front. Slight arch in your back. Chin is tucked down or lift up just a little bit, whatever feels good for your neck. Take a deep breath in and out. Walk your hands towards yourself, bringing your torso up. Legs stay the same. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hip, fold forward over your extended leg, reaching as far as you can. Again, bend your leg if your lower back is bothering you, reaching as far as is comfortable for you. Take one more deep breath. And just slowly come out. Slide your hands along your leg as you roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and relax them down. Extend both legs straight. Slide your bottom forward just a little bit so you're centered on your mat. Bend your knees and roll onto your back. Knees are towards the ceiling, feet are flat on the floor, lower back is comfortably supported, hands can be on your belly. Figure 4. Cross your left ankle over your right knee and push your knee out. Lift your right foot up off the ground, pull your right leg in towards your chest, stretching that left outer hip. Make sure you're breathing deep breaths in and out. Take one more breath. Release your right foot down to the ground, uncross, switch sides. Right ankle over your left knee, pull your left foot in towards your chest, and keep breathing. One side might be tighter than the other. One more breath here. And release, let that foot back down to the ground, uncross. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Maybe rock side to side a little bit. Release your feet down to the ground. Let the soles of your feet come together as your knees go open wide for butterfly. Take a breath or two here. One more slow, deep breath in. Hold it and slowly exhale. You can use your hands to help push your knees together. If there's any last little pose, if you need a happy baby or legs up the wall, shoulder stand or headstand for those of you who really feel like it, whatever you need to before you get yourself settled for Shavasana. One of these days, we're going to be able to get ourselves all settled and tucked in. All right. As you slowly get ready, making your way into Shavasana, getting yourself settled and comfortable. Relax your toes and your head, the top of your head, the back of your head. Relax your ankles. Relax your jaw. Relax your calves and your throat and neck. Relax your knees and your shoulders. Relax your thighs and your upper arms and chest. Relax your hips, your forearms and elbows, your palms, your fingertips, your belly, and your lower back. Take a long, slow, deep breath in, filling your belly and your chest as full as you can. As you exhale, let all the tension go.
There is a light, it never goes out. There is a light, there is a light, it never goes out. There is a light.
Take a long, slow, deep breath in and slowly let it out. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, making small movements to slowly wake your body up. Turn your head left, center, right, and center. Maybe wiggle your hips side to side. maybe curl yourself into a ball or a big overhead stretch, pointing your toes, flexing through your fingers, getting your body to wake up bit by bit. Take a long, slow, deep breath in and let it out. You can roll to your right side to make your way up to before you make your way up to seated. And take a breath there. All right, as you make your way to seated, the quote that I have for today is tell Kitty to go take her nap. No. All right. It says rest and self-care are so important. When you take time to replenish your spirit, it allows you to serve others from the overflow. You cannot serve from an empty vessel. So I thank you very much for coming and practicing with me, taking time to replenish yourself. I hope you have a wonderful, sunny, beautiful day. Namaste. All right, if you guys want to unmute yourselves so you can hear or so you can talk, go right ahead. Yeah, shh. Might have to just do a whole pose about cats.
Thank you, Amber. That was great.
Thank you, Amber.
You're welcome. Like I said, I'll have this one out so you guys, if you want, can watch it on video, but it probably won't be till later tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you, Amber.